So, what really happened in AI in 2025? 2025 wasn't about bigger models, it was about efficiency, agents, and global competition. The year changed how AI was built, where it came from, and what it was used for. So, let's look into what are the main innovations from 2025. Hi, my name is Chouhan and you are watching AI and ML with Sanjay Chouhan. The most important AI moment of 2025 didn't come from Silicon Valley. It came from a Chinese startup called DeepSeek. In January, DeepSeek released DeepSeek R1, a reasoning model which can think, that competed with frontier Western models at a fraction of the training cost. But what made this a true turning point wasn't just the performance. The author released a detailed technical paper and enough implementation detail for the model to be reproduced. That changed everything. For the first time, a high performance reasoning model wasn't just an open weight, it was open method. And the researchers and developers around the world could inspect, replicate, and iterate on the approach. This moment shattered the belief that frontier AI models required unlimited capital and GPU monopolies. If DeepSeek changed how models are trained, MCP changed what models can do. The Model Context Protocol or MCP quietly became one of the most important development of 2025. MCP is an open standard that allows AI models to securely connect to a real system like database, files, APIs, and internal tools. By the end of the year, thousands of MCP servers were live. OpenAI adopted it inside ChatGPT, Microsoft integrated it into Copilot Studio, and entire AI assistants were built around it. This matters because MCP turned language model from conversational systems into action-taking agents with rich context. This helped in developing agents and agentic systems. And the 2025 was the year agents stopped being demos and started doing the real work. When OpenAI released GPT-5 in August, it wasn't framed as a chatbot upgrade. It was a platform launch. GPT-5 became backbone of ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, enterprise APIs, and multimodal workflows. By late 2025, ChatGPT reached hundreds of millions of weekly users. Then in December, OpenAI released GPT 5.2 with multiple modes, instant modes for speed, thinking modes for reasoning, and pro modes for long context professional work. This wasn't about one model being smarter, it was about a single intelligence layer that could adapt to a different cost, latency, and reasoning needs. In March, OpenAI released Agents SDK. This was the moment agentic AI became practical for developers. The SDK provided structured tools for orchestrating multi-step workflows, calling tools, enforcing guardrails, and tracing agent behaviors. Combined with MCP, developers could finally build agents that were observable, debuggable, and production ready. This marked the industry's transition from prompt engineering to agent engineering. In late 2025, Anthropic released Claude Opus 4.5. Its strength wasn't general chat, it was coding, planning, and long horizon reasoning. This model popularized what became known as vibe coding. Instead of writing every line, developers described intent, architecture, and the model generated working systems. Software development shifted from implementation to direction. You just need to give a proper direction and the model would generate a code. 2025 was also the year Europe stopped being a spectator. Mr. released reasoning models mid-year and followed with Mr. Large 3 in December, a massive mixer of expert model released under open license. But the real story wasn't the benchmark. It was the European government and institutions began deploying Mr. models in their secure systems. For the first time, Europe had sovereign competitive AI infrastructure. NVIDIA didn't just sell GPUs in 2025. It released Nemotron 3, a family of open models designed specifically for agentic workflows. But more importantly, NVIDIA shipped entire stacks, model, database, reinforcement learning environments, and tooling. This marked a major shift. Hardware vendors were no longer suppliers. They became AI platform providers. Google released Gemini 2.5 Pro in March and called it as a thinking model. But by early 2025, OpenAI had already released thinking model or reasoning models. So thinking wasn't new, it was already a baseline. Gemini 2.5 didn't introduce a new paradigm. It signaled that Google was officially aligning its entire roadmap around reasoning and agentic AI. Later in the year, Google released Gemini Flash models. Flash wasn't about being the smartest, it was about being fast, cheap, and scalable. Using MOE or mixture of experts routing, Flash models delivered strong performance at a low cost and low latency. This proved a critical point. In real products, speed and economics matters as much as the intelligence. In September, OpenAI released Sora 2, the video generation model. For the first time, AI generated video that obeyed physics, rendered complex motion correctly, and produced synchronized audio. This wasn't just prettier video. It was the moment video AI crossed into commercial viability that triggered various serious conversation about misuse, deepfakes, and regulations. Throughout 2025, Meta continued pushing open models with Llama, and by embracing MOE or mixture of experts and permissive licensing, Llama became foundational infrastructure for startups and researchers. By the end of 2025, one thing was clear: pure scaling was hitting limits. The industry shifted towards mixture of experts, sparse activation, and efficiency-driven architectures. 2025 didn't give us AGI, so better luck next year. It gave us open reproducible models, real agents, global competition, and efficient architectures. And 2026 isn't about who trained the biggest model, it's about who built the most useful system on top of them. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share your opinion in the comment section, and let's discuss. Bye.